Hello everyone, welcome back. We're Nick and Sarah, and for many years we've been travelling around Europe in our campervan, but last summer we bought some off-grid land in Portugal without actually seeing it. Thankfully that worked out, and we've already made a good start developing the land into a nice little place for us and our dogs. In this week's vlog we're taking a break and you join us in Andalusia as we explore a unique little town. Sarah steps into the future with some robot legs.
Can't control them.
And we get a little carried away with what we can actually fit in our campervan.
There you go, my love.
Thank you. It's quite late, isn't it, for our first coffee? And I will say apologies for another coffee scene starting the vlog this morning. But doesn't everyone's day start with a coffee? Cheers. Yep, we're having a little bit of a lazy start this morning, not going to lie, hence the reason it's 11 o'clock already and we still haven't even made the bed. I'm not dressed and we're just having our first coffee. These things happen. It is Sunday.
Basically, when we come back to Andalusia, our base here, it is holiday for us because when we're on the land, it's just job after job project. Very exciting projects.
Very exciting project.
But we're busy. So we come back to Andalusia and it's a little bit more relaxed.
Not for long though. To be honest, we've been back a few days now. And we're already getting itchy feet to go back there, to be honest with you, aren't we?
Yes, we've ordered some big, exciting things to be taken back with us. The van is going to be fully loaded again.
Can't wait to show you guys what we've got. Anyway, today we have come to an interesting place, somewhere that we've never been to before. We've always wanted to come here because it looks very, very cool in the pictures. So we decided to come up here and, yeah, just spend a couple of days out in the van. It was a little bit tricky to find somewhere to park up. The place that we're going is not very van friendly or motorhome friendly. All of the spots on Park for Night in the little town say no overnight parking. So we've ended up just coming down a little country lane, again, that we found on Park for Night. There's not much around, but it's quite a peaceful spot, and there's just like some cyclists and walkers and that's it. And there's about 3 or 4 kilometres outside of the town.
A little bit of a rough dirt track to get here, but good practice for getting to our land, because when we get back to our land we are taking Vinny and Velton, both vans, up to
our land.
Yeah,
we've said our land I think 6 times in this video and we're not even there, so please
forgive us.
Please forgive us.
And sorry for any cute dogs footage that will follow in this video. I'm sure there'll be probably shots of us walking, seeing things, showing the dogs.
Right, let's get this van sorted.
Are you ready for a time-lapse bed sequence?
Because we don't do that often, do we? Yes. Perfect. So Nick finally got his multi-tool, and we've been waiting to get a multi-tool before we do this job since the end of the van build. Basically, this is where we fill up our water, and I cut this perfect little hole. I was really impressed with myself, and it just slotted in like that. But then you couldn't get this off because you have to obviously push this bit here to get it off. So we had to cut a hole big enough to get your whole hand in there. And without a multi-tool, that would have probably meant dismantling all this and, you know, using a jigsaw or something. But yeah, with that multi-tool, perfect. And we can finally empty our water with ease, or to fill up our water, should I say, with ease.
Happy with that?
Very happy. And We got this multi-tool for €25 from Lidl, and it's just brilliant, really. And we were looking at them, you know, they're probably double the price of that normally, aren't they? But yeah. You're definitely sure you want it here, darling?
Never sure.
And I don't even know if these screws are going to work. Oh yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just put a couple more in. See, a van build is never quite finished. There's always little things. There, look at that, perfect. Now, no barking at the gecko.
Oh no, forgot about that.
What's that, Diz?
Don't start.
What is it? Can you see it?
A couple of little jobs that we wanted to do on the van before we go into the town. And we're just taking a moment to appreciate off exploring again, because as nice as it is to get on with projects on the land and get on with things and just spend time there, it is nice to be away in the van. We do love the van and we do love traveling, and this year's not all going to be about the land. It's going to be about a little bit of travelling in between as well.
This really is a cracking little spot, isn't it?
It's brilliant,
We
yeah.
arrived quite late last night. It was almost dark. It's quite a cold night. You wake up this morning, the sun's coming in.
Just surrounded by olive groves, out in the campo.
This is when van life is great, isn't it? When you find little spots like this.
Only a few kilometres away from the town where we're going to see, which could be quite touristy. It's pretty special. All the restaurants are going to shut for lunch soon.
1:05 and we're still here just enjoying it. And there's even like a little fire pit there, and someone's collected some firewood, so I presume that you're allowed to, or not, I don't know if you, I don't know, but
I think other people stay here, yeah, because there's a fire pit. There's quite a bit of wood collected. We're kind of up in the mountains. We're like 2 hours inland.
Maybe 3 hours inland.
Maybe 3, so it does get quite chilly at night.
Manzana, 0 azúcares. And look, I think I may have a little bit of an addiction. Quite excited to see if we can actually grow some food this year. I better grow some food because I'm bloody spending a fortune on seeds. We've got spinach, we've got beetroot, we've got sweet peas, snap peas, carrots. I think they are gherkins or small cucumbers, and runner beans. Exciting, isn't it? Oh, he's getting his legs out.
Not these legs, not these legs. I know you want to see them, but no.
Something much better. So if you were contacted and asked to try out some robot legs,
AI exoskeleton.
what would you say? Of course you'd say, hell yeah.
Strapping you in.
Feels good. You're loving this, aren't you?
I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm strapping in a little baby or something into a baby carrier.
You do actually feel like a superhero, don't you?
Feel like Iron Man putting on his suit. Okay, ready? She's gonna have a little go. She can control it herself, but I'm just gonna change it to boost mode.
That is proper like giving me some oomph. Oomph, oomph, oomph.
Does everyone remember Monty Python?
Literally throw your legs forward.
Right, I'll see you later.
See you later.
See, I'll meet you there.
I'll meet you there. I'll get there quicker than you.
So we have actually tested out these legs already back in our village. We thought we'd do it there because we have probably the most steepest hill in the whole of Andalusia. This is the second time we're testing out these exoskeleton robotic legs, Densis X1 exoskeleton, which is the first of its kind available to the general public, I believe.
You literally feel like your legs are being pulled up the hill. This is on sport mode. There's one more powerful mode, boost. Here we go. Oh, see, that's really giving me a boost. Sorry, Dan, you're going too slow.
Oh, can't control them, can't control them.
Right.
So they come with 3 different power settings for boosting you, and they come with 2 different resistance settings for assisting you down hills, which we'll demonstrate now. See, demonstration. Who's more out of breath now?
I don't really
Nothing,
feel that
not
out
even
there.
a sweat, nothing.
This is the first resistance. I'll go one stronger. Okay, so now it feels like you've got the brakes on a little bit.
There's 2 different resistance settings, really good for walking down hills and putting less strain on your knees. Very handy for a lady of your age, darling.
I believe they are, yes.
So round 2. Are they comfortable?
They are comfortable actually, yeah. I mean, this is the second time we've wore them. We went for a hike for about an hour on our river walk. You can feel you've got something on, obviously. They weigh about 2 kilos or just under 2 kilos, but then it does make you feel like you weigh less, doesn't it? Because they're assisting you as you climb a hill.
And the thing is, all the power's given by these 2 small but very powerful motors either side.
I mean, I'm pretty impressed, to be honest. I didn't think that they would have this effect on your legs, like literally pulling you up the hill type thing. Or assisting you up the hill, you should say. Obviously you have to walk, they don't take the walking away.
And considering the size of the battery, that is it did pretty well. As we said, we tested them out before on our river walk. Went walking for about an hour, and that's up some steep hills, and the battery
was 50%, was it?
Just over 50%, so pretty good.
So everything can be controlled from the belt itself. You've got the up and down for the power modes on the left or the right here, and then there's also the power button on the back. There's a really cool app as well, which gives you all of the stats, steps, and you can change everything in there just as easy.
There she goes. You know how to stop them?
Can I stop? Can I stop? Yeah, don't worry. They don't actually push you without you walking or running. So anyway, but yeah, a bit of fun. And I tell you what, all that wheelbarrowing up and down the land.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having these on like the boost?
Yeah.
It's going to help, isn't it, to push the wheelbarrow?
That is actually.
Because it's all in your legs with the wheelbarrow. We're going to leave all of the information, everything you need to know about this exoskeleton in the description box below.
Look how sexy they are. Sexy.
Have I got time for one more go?
Go on then. Boost activated.
We have finally left our little spot in the sunshine because it is 2:15 and we will end up missing lunch if we don't get a move on. All the cork oaks and the olive groves and just down a little dirt track.
See, this little spot was on park for night, and I want to know, how do people find some of these spots? Because this is literally just down a little dirt track, a little bit rough, and you know, fair distance down there. So who just decides to go wandering down the track to see if they can find somewhere to park up? But thank you, whoever it was.
Busy, busy, busy.
I don't think there's any rules. It could be quite busy because this parking is full, and this is one of the biggest ones where we could fit in.
I think it'll be fine. Like, there's no rules, like you say, so people can still get past. All each for their own, isn't it?
Every man for themselves.
Every man for themselves.
And woman.
Yeah.
We are in Setenil de las Bodegas, which is a very unique little town. It's sort of set in a number of little canyons, sort of winding through these craggy rocks, and there's so many cave houses built into the rocks. There's some sections where you've just got houses either side, literally in a cave, and it's quite touristy. A lot of people here. I think
Lots of people.
I think it'd be like this all year round, because in the summer you could escape from the heat inside the caves, and then in the winter, obviously this is the winter and it's still quite hot.
Yeah.
But very cool little place.
We've seen some places like this before, but not on this scale. It seems like the whole bottom half of the town is literally built into the cliff. Yeah. Half house at the front and then cave house. Well, as soon as you go in, it'll be a cave, won't it?
Yeah, you
That's
arrive
crazy.
here, you're driving down, it doesn't seem like much because obviously you can't see all these little cave houses and stuff because it's, you know, hidden away kind of thing.
Yeah.
So as you drive in, you're like, well, what's all the fuss about? And then you start walking round, and there's so many different layers, you know, different viewpoints you can walk up to, different passageways you can take.
Little bridges, so you can see all the way down there. Look, that's all houses, and this way.
There's a number of different walking tracks you can do. There's a little circular route which is shown on maps, which we didn't take any notice of, so we're just winging it.
Winging it, yeah. It does look like whichever direction you go in, you've got the views and the houses and the caves, and yeah, there's the really busy area that we hit as we walk through town. That must be the main kind of
That's the tourist like picture postcard.
little souvenir shops
yeah.
and restaurants, which is absolutely mega hounded. But yeah, you can escape that and go to these little quieter spots as well by the looks of it.
There's not much water in this little river. I don't know whether it's actually a river at any time of the year. At the moment it's just a little stream, but yeah, very picturesque little place. Buy this place, Sterling?
That one looks like would be in our budget. It's been a while since the dogs did this sort of tour, and so they're a bit, you know, out of practice, a bit too sniffy.
Getting hungry, darling, after smelling all those restaurants.
I am hungry and I need to go pee-pees, so, you know, I'd like to find somewhere quite quickly if we can.
Looks like we just started going up the hill now, so yeah, you should check maps really, otherwise you might miss out the best stuff. So we just had a little bit of lunch, a little snack, should we call it?
Snack, yes, definitely only a snack of ensalada rusa. What else do we have? That little pulpo, seafood, little salad, tapas.
And the Setenil, which is the place, obviously. Migas, which is like breadcrumbs in some sort of little sauce. It's cooked in something. Quite nice,
Quite nice.
but just a little snack.
But at least we've emptied our...
What have we emptied?
We went for a wee-wee.
Oh, right. So yeah, we're just heading down to the little stream river now and going to get lost, continue to get lost.
Here going. Gosh, I'm glad that we only had that little snack.
Well done, boys. Well done. You've So that's it. Are we done, darling? After those, I don't know, 50, 60 steps?
I think that might be it, mightn't it?
I thought it was much bigger than it actually is, because we've just been wandering around and I'm like, oh, there's loads of different, you know, passageways going up to the cliffs and left and right over little bridges, and then we take one and then we get back to the start.
Yeah.
So I think there's a little loop, so you just see the best sort of caves and stuff, but
The population is only 2,500. That's not that many.
boom, fact drop.
Fact drop, like that, boom.
Boom, just like that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it probably doubles or
Triples,
triples
or quadruple,
every
yes.
single day when tourists arrive. I guess a lot of these cave houses are probably empty, aren't they?
And they date back, well, the remnants and artifacts have been found in the caves that date back 5,000 years.
5,000 years. I mean, that's when it would have been just literally caves, I suppose.
Yeah.
Without the houses built into the caves type thing and into the cliffs. But yeah, that's quite a long time ago that people were living here in this town.
It's quite cool though. The cave houses are very
cool.
Very unique. Obviously they do have them in other places, especially in Spain around the Granada area. We visited Guadix, we visited a couple of years ago, where there's loads and loads of cave houses. We're actually looking to buy a cave house.
We were thinking about buying a cave house before we even bought our house here in the village in Andalusia. We were originally looking at cave houses around Granada region. So yeah, we settled on a village house, of course, instead.
Yeah, there are cave houses in other places, but this is very unique in the fact that it's just all of the cave houses are set in this canyon, and there's sections where there's literally a row of shops either side in a cave.
Did that make sense what you just said? In a cave. And I think, you know, because like the overhang as well, where all those restaurants were. Where the big overhang is pretty unique. I haven't seen that before.
So literally you've got a street of cave houses. So you like walking through a cave and there's shops or whatever on either side. So very, very cool. But
definitely worth a visit.
Definitely,
if you're in this area. And obviously you've got RONDA, which is only about 20 kilometres away, which is another must-see city in Andalusia. So, you know, you can explore
so much to see in Andalusia, in this area, in the mountain range. Anyway, though.
Yes. Anyway.
Let's head off
How
if
do
we
we
can
get
find
back
our way out.
Yeah, I was going to say. Bloody steep, these steps, aren't they? Can you... That's it. You got it?
Yeah. What's on the other end of this?
Oh, don't let it lean on that.
You're the one who's letting it lean on it.
Oh, God. Back out, back out. Go back out. You have to. Darling, it's too big.
I'm holding this.
Oh, bloody hell. Right, I'm going to try. You take it back out. It's too big. Oh, God. Oh. Are you all right? Good morning, folks. What have we gotten ourselves into?
You're probably wondering what the hell is going on. One moment we were exploring that beautiful little town in the mountains, and the next we're just messing about with loads of stuff in the van. Well, yeah, we had to cut our trip short. We had to leave the mountains and come back to our village because a few deliveries came.
Basically, we pulled into a little motorhome stop up in, where was that place?
I'll put the name on the screen.
I can't remember the name of it, but it's actually a big motorhome stop, and just quite a good vibe going on. There's people playing French bowls, all sorts, loads of motorhomes there. We thought, oh, this is all right. And then we checked our emails, and we had a load of wood arriving the following morning early. So we thought, oh, we better get back. We better make sure we're here for it. And it's a good job we did, because all of this lot of stuff arrived on a lorry the following morning for our pergolas.
Pergolas times 2. So yeah, we've got a few very, very exciting things.
But they're quite big. And although this van is obviously a lot bigger than our old van, little old Vinster, you know, it's not a lorry, is it?
If you thought we were fully loaded last time, you ain't seen nothing yet.
So this is our current situation. We have got more things to go in, but not loads more actually. Now you're probably wondering, why are they not buying pergolas in Portugal? Why they're not getting it delivered there? Well, where we are in Portugal, it's very remote, and there's no way no one is going to deliver anything like this to our land. So we have to kind of get it ourselves. And we actually found these pergolas in Spain, and we're saving about 80 euros, which is quite a lot, like £70, rather than buying it in Portugal. So
actually more than that, darling.
It's more than that, is it?
It's about 100 euros.
Yeah.
The total savings from everything we've bought is about 300 or 400 euros.
Yeah, I mean, we are buying a lot of stuff in Portugal anyway, but if we can make savings like that, you know, we're going to take it, even if it does mean we have to carry everything up like this.
Now, how many of you are thinking the van's not going to survive? Those two jokers did that van build, I'm surprised it hasn't fallen apart already. Well, this will be the test. This will be the test.
Yeah.
But that actually, with our rebuild, the weight we saved from that, just all this stuff we bought, which is 2 pergolas, a shed, a grow tent, a picnic bench. Always wanted that picnic bench.
Nick has wanted a picnic bench, sorry. Nick has wanted a picnic bench since I met him all those decades ago. He's always gone on about a picnic bench. I know that's weird, right? So we've finally got Nick an actual picnic bench, like a proper one.
You can engrave it, Nick's bench, and yeah. So yeah, we are proper, fully loaded. We've made use of every little tiny bit of space. Our garage is pretty much full now. It's like a game of Tetris in there.
Oh, we've also got a huge box behind Nick there,
which is water storage, 200 litres, which is all white. It's all white, isn't it?
It's all white, that is.
It's all white.
220 litres, so we can save every bit of rainwater that falls from our roof. There's already a drain pipe. There's already a drain pipe there, and we can just collect as much water. In fact, we've got like that one, and then we've got like a fold-up kind of canvassy one as well that's also 200 litres. So we're going to put another drain pipe at the back of the building so we can collect water from both ways. So that's got to go in, and that's what we were doing, trying to get that box to fit there. But you know, we should have measured it before just trying to get it in. Oh, I may have ordered one more grow tent. Shh, don't tell Nick.
Grow tent stroke party tent.
Grow tent, yeah. And there's some plants that are going in here too. We haven't actually showed you back at the house and on the roof terrace, but I've kind of got like a little mini nursery going on with things growing that are coming with us. We'll show you that next week. Yeah, another yucca that's outgrown its pot in the house, we're going to deroot it and tie it up like we did with the others and take that. And yeah, some little seedlings and things like that. So we've still got things to come in, but nothing too bulky. So yeah, we hope to be leaving in the next couple of days. Tomorrow, the next day. Yeah, so we're really excited. I mean, here we've got like a week of rain coming, and then we checked what it's like in Portugal, and it's a lot better. So we're kind of quite happy to escape that week of rain and get on the journey up there. So yeah, it's exciting.
The journey up there is going to be a little bit worrying. We'll make everything secure, but it's going to be a bit of a mission. And then of course we haven't organised a parking space for the vans, so
we'll manage. We'll just carry it all up. It'll be a proper good workout. So people think we're mad walking from the van to the land with all this stuff, and I said, well, do people think people are mad for going to the gym every week and paying money to get a workout? We're getting this workout for free. But no, basically we may even just drive the van right up to the property. We might even just do that when we arrive, because we have got a lot of stuff, and if it's raining. So we'll just see what happens. But anyway, you will find out what happens, and you'll see all this stuff properly in next week's video. Have you got anything more to say, Nick?
Not really. Just hope you enjoyed the vlog. What did you think of this one? A little bit different, mixing it all up, a little bit of van stuff, a little bit of exploration. Yeah. And yeah, a break from the land.
Let us know in the comments what you thought of this video, and
what are you most excited about? The shed, picnic bench, or pergolas?
What about the dance tent?
Or the party tent?
Right, anyway, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much for watching. Follow us for daily updates on our other socials, Facebook and Instagram. And we will see you all next week on a big adventure to Portugal
and beyond. Take care, guys. See you next week. It's nice, that, isn't it? You're inside the van, yet you're outside.
Table, darling.
In the sun.
Is that strong enough?
Yeah, that takes loads of weight. Takes loads of weight, darling. Don't worry.
Did he just put himself there?
He just climbed out, didn't he?
He's such a funny little
now he's not. Now he's getting comfortable, posing.
This is the sun.
Oh, this is a life, isn't it, Diz?
I can go a lot quicker, but the camera won't be able to keep up.